I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got... It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Go! 180!
Let's go!
Land ransom!
Shit! Hey, switch gears. Slam, slam! Kill, turn up! Kill, turn up!
First carry now for David Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Go!
57, Mike, 57.
Now Trubisky to throw. And this is incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. 3rd down here.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Here we go.
Hey, wahoo!
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Red ransom!
He's tired of us. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
57, Mike, 57. Coming to you, coming to you.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Check 37.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
57.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Check, Mike 57, Mike 57.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Being chased, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Now it's Lockett. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
6-man.
They'll try the left side. It's Carson. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Get ready.
36 power.
Right back to him on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the boot, watch the boot.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Go, go. Watch the edge, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Mike's 59.
Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
Hey, check 24.
I'll go special. I'll go special.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 5-yard touchdown. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And
it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, 75 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Go, guys, 4 down, 4 down.
59 Mike.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Look small. I know he ain't got it.
They'll try the left side. It's Carson, and he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
That's it. That's it.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They'll try the left side. It's Carson. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Now Carson fumbles the football, and this is picked up by the Bears.
I know many talk about the kick return as maybe the most exciting play in football, but any type of a return where it's a change of possession, where the defense gets the ball, that's exciting too, but it's not just an accident. Once they get the football, they've worked on finding people to block, creating running lanes for the guy with the ball, and protecting him. And this one was a long...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Go, 180. 57 to Mike. I'm scared.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge. Check 99, check 99.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
57's the Mike. Watch 57. I got him. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Watch QB draw. Watch QB draw.
Check safety, check safety.
Joker, Joker. Hey.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
18.
57, 57's Mike. I'm not ready.
Third and 2. Now Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on fourth down with Trubisky. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mike, 57. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Mike, team 6. Team 6.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's go, D.
Now Trubisky on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson, 46 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to...
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
You got tight right there. Check 24. Check 24. Hey. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mike.
Flying 90.
Man out. Check.
Reload.
Check 9.
On third down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Check.
Under 10.
19.
Watch twins.
Good job right there.
Alert flare.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
It's game, baby.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. It's complete. Javon Wims, the open man. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen.
Check tight. 57's Mike. Mike 57. All you get is a headache.
On first down, Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks.
Alert, alert, alert. 57 is the Hey, hey, 7. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
57 is the mic. Rock 57. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Blue.
Here we go.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Javon Wims there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Pick it up. He's checking. Crack.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Alert 3.
Wilson now to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
59. Defense, let's go.
Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. He's going to let into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go.
57 to Mike. Mike 57.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Man, I got you.
Hey, orbit.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Lock in.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Smooth.
Watch the run. 57 to Mike. Mike 57.
Time to go. Night. Deuce.
Shit. Hey, alert.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it.
Motion, motion, motion.
57 to Mike.
18.
57 to Mike.
I'm coming.
Hey, exit.
I'm coming. Motion, motion, motion.
Lock in.
Kill.
And that'll set them back 5. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Switch.
Watch the safety creep. On three. Motion.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
12.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Here I come.
Shift.
Check. Kill.
Check. Crunch. Check 52. Bang. Check 13.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Let's get off the field, D.
Check. Fresno.
12.
59. Shot. 59, Mike. Check. 59. Check. Sponge.
Hey, alert.
Hey, alert 3. 49. Check.
Alert. Check.
Throwing is Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Tempo.
Hatchet.
14. Let's go, 14.
Hey, switch gears.
18.
Kill.
Off.
Turn it up. Kill.
Right.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He's going to look deep for more. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down.
Ricky. 58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Kill.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
Check.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Check. Let's go double count right here. Double count. Move 15. Orbit.
From the shotgun, Wilson flush to his right. He lets it fly for Lockett, and that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Check.
Hey, alert.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward on 1st down. Carson, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good job right there.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up second and 11.
Go!
At the
180! Alert, 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 alert!
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go, here we go.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
He's checking Craig.
On second and 11 now. Trubisky got a man open. It's Wims. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Bears first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Slam, slam, slam. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Go, go.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Alert, alert.
Here I come. 57.
Hey, wahoo.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Red, tough.
Mike, watch 57.
Rip left.
Now it's Trubisky. He's got Burton here. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. I don't think you got it, son. Red, tough.
57's a Mike.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, Charlie.
Three down.
On the Seahawks.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Watch twist. Blue.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Cut.
Hey, Delta.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky, and this one's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
57's the Mike.
Hey, Zoo.
57's the Mike. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
57's the Mike. Watch 57.
Watch the curl.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, 18. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Hey, seam 6.
57's a Mike.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
57. Mike 57.
Alert.
57's the Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
We want this.
57's the Mike. Watch 57. Watch the run.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Lock in, lock in.
Check 50, check 50.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Shift, shift.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. And they're going to sack him again, the 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And now defensively they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go. Let's bring it.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
It's run. It's
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now Wilson. He's got Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 62 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
18. Check hot route. Hot.
Now it's Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Alert.
On 1st down, Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Trubisky. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Watch out. He's checking. Weak. Alert 3.
Mark that.
That's it.
Check 25.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. This complete to Lockett. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Switch.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 19-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Wilson wants to throw it on the move to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. It's up and good, and they add one more to what will wind up a fairly lopsided victory. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they did